Hey, Nick here again, and I'm bringing you a Theros box opening. I'm going to try a new format today. I'm going to open up all the packs, lay out all the rares and foils, put all the commons and uncommons to the side, and just go through all the rares, foils, and mythics I open. So let's get started. Alright, we did pretty good on this box. Got quite a bit of foils and some pretty good rares. So, not too bad at all. Our first foil rare was a Fleecemane Lion. This card's pretty good, and it's a foil, so it's even better. Our second foil was Rageblood Shaman, which is awesome. 2 foil rares in one box is not bad at all. And then we got some commons. Lastwhile Valar, Fleshman Steed, Priest of Iaris, Bronze Sable, Stone Shock Giant, and a foil Swamp. And then to our regular rares, we got Fire Drinker Satyr, Anax and Cymede, which is a legendary rare, which is pretty cool. Reverent Hunter. I'm pretty sure we only got one of these. Okay. Reverent Hunter. Night Howler. This is one of those bestow creatures. I don't know how these are going to do in Standard, but they're okay. I mean, I think they're okay. Underworld Cerebrus, another Mythic. Arbor Colossus, Anthonis, Citizen Hero, another legendary creature, but it's a rare. Boon Satyr. This card's already seeing play in some pre-made decks before the set comes out in Standard. It's pretty good. I like it. Agent of the Fates. Anger of the Gods. This card is going to see some play. It's kind of like Whip Flare or Slag Storm. It's really good. We need a board sweeper in this format for red, and this is the one we're going to need. Ashen Rider. It's basically Angel of Despair for 1 more mana, and it kills 2 things instead of 1. It's insanely good in Commander. Sylvan Caryatid. This card's going to see play in Standard. It adds 1 of any color to your mana pool. It's a 0/3 with Shroud, so it's pretty dang good. Pixis of Pandemonium. I'm not sure exactly what this card does. It doesn't seem very good. It has a very, very high cost activated ability. I don't think it's going to see much standard play. Bow of Nylea. This actually seems pretty good. You put +1/+1 counters on your creatures, and it's just a good card. Melita's Charlatan. This card is going to see some crazy play in Commander. It's really good in Commander. I'm not sure about any other format, but definitely EDH Commander. Another Fleecemane Lion. Obviously good. Card's going to see play. Whip of Erebos. I'm not sure how these God artifacts are going to do. They seem okay. The hammer seems to be the best, but they all seem decent. Doxus of Meletis. This guy seems pretty awesome. He can't be blocked with creatures power 3 or greater, which is going to be relevant with Monstrous. So he seems pretty good. Swan Song is going to see play in many formats, I think. It's a counterspell for instants, enchantments, and sorceries. It gives them a 2/2, but in most decks where you want this card, you don't really care what they have on board. Pragastatic Sphinx. Seems decent. I think I would play this Commander. Temple of Deceit. Dual land of the set. Obviously, this is going to see play in Standard, and obviously these are going to be very good. Especially because they scry 1, even though lands are play tapped. Labyrinth Champion. 4 mana 2/2. It seems okay, not great though. Master of Waves. I really like this guy. Protection from red. Elemental creatures get +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/0 blue elemental creatures tokens into play. Where blue is it's your devotion to blue. That seems really, really good. I think this guy will see play. Another Rageblood Shaman. This one's not foil. This card's just really good. People are going to like it because obviously it's the first Minotaur Shaman we've gotten. Crow and Horse, the Trojan Horse. Not great, but I mean, it's a flavor win. Curse of the Swine. This card is going to see some play. With some of the bigger creatures out there, it's a lot easier to deal with them if they're 2/2s, and this does that for you. Ember Swallower. This guy seems okay. He's a 4 mana 4/5 and monstrous 3 for 7 mana. I mean, that seems kind of big, but when he becomes monstrous, each player sacrifices 3 lands, so that actually seems pretty good, especially if you have 7 lands, but I think at the point where each player has 7 lands, that's not really going to matter. Soldier of the Pantheon. Seems really good. It's a 1 mana 2/1 that has protection for multicolored, and whenever an opponent casts a multicolored spell, you gain 1 life. This guy's really good, and he's definitely going to see play in white decks. Polis Crusher, another guy that's really, really good. He's a 4 mana 4/4, trample and protection from enchantments. He has monsters for 6, monstrosity 3. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, if he is monstrous, destroy target enchantment that player controls. So he's going to be good. There's another one of the God artifacts. Once again, these seem decent. I like them. Triad of Fates. This guy seems pretty decent. He's a 4 mana 3/3. He's just going to be good. I think you might see play in black-white decks. Gift of Immortality, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's not great, though. I mean, I don't think it's going to see much constructed play. Temple of Abandon, obviously, dual land, scry 1, definitely going to see play. Colossus of Akros, not going to see play. I think he might see play in Commander, maybe. And then we got another Fleecemane Lion, which is surprising. That's 3 in a box, and one of them is foil. I like Fleecemane Lions, so that makes me happy. And one God, we got Thassa. And I really like Thassa. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to scry 1. And she can't be a creature unless your devotion to blue is greater than 5. So she's pretty good. She's a 3 mana 5/5 if you do it right, and you get to scry 1 every turn. And in a control deck, that's what you want to do. So I think she's very good. Well, that was the box. Those were the rares. Thanks for watching.